one of those things of where I'm like, I have like two things. I'm like, I want you to step glove every pitch, just so that they're moving. And then I'm trying to get them to like pay attention to the number of outs and try to talk about where we're supposed to throw it. And there's like three kids that are yelling. One or two of them is yelling the complete wrong thing. But I'm like, hey, we're playing now. But I don't know about you guys. So with us, we switched to now that it's Memorial Day, instead of like 5 pitches, you get 3 swings, and then it's it.
We just kind of there's no number. I think we just kind of if the kid's close, we'll try to hit the bat as the pitcher. You know what I mean?
We get rid of the T now. No T.
So we don't start with the T just comes in when they've swung a bunch of times.
Right. I'm saying we no longer get to that point. That's just part of the rules. Is it
you
goes
just go sit down?
Yeah. It doesn't count as an out on the inning, but you go sit and think about what you did.
Wow. You're really teaching kids. This is how old? 5 and 6?
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
I
guess because they 8-year-olds. I don't think we have 8-year-olds mixed in with us. Right. I think we have 5, 6, and 7-year-olds. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the teams, not a lot of the teams, but for the most part, they're starting to make contact. Mm-hmm. But the beginning of the year was pretty tough.
Sure. Hey guys,
what's up?
Nothing. Were you snacking on something there as we were getting started?
I had a little cheeseburger, a little pasta salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Off the grill, or is there like a place? Did you go to Wawa's for some potatoes and pasta salads?
No, I made the cheeseburgers. Crystal made the pasta salad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi, JRo.
Is it a mayo based pasta salad or is it an oil based pasta salad?
No, it's Italian dressing. Pasta, cheese, pepperoni, tomatoes, cucumbers.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Italian dressing.
I get that.
I had a lovely Greek pasta salad the other day. It was lovely. A little Kalamata olives in there.
Yeah.
Do you get like the chunky? That's like the chunky
cheese?
Salad, right? You get feta.
No,
feta.
You know what? I think the only thing that was fucking Greek about it was an olive was in there.
Oh,
which could be Italian too, because there's so many olives in Italy.
You know what though? It was fucking glorious, and I loved every minute of it.
See, I like the
pasta salad is good.
The cucumber, the chunk cucumber with some some onion and fucking feta with those olives. That makes for a nice.
You got to eat the cucumber within a day though, because then it gets soggy in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cucumber salad. Sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
The cucumber salad just makes me think of that line from the movie Summer Catch, where they're like they're talking about the billet mom, and she's fucking herself with the cucumber, and he goes, "She made me a cucumber salad."
I bet you it was delicious, nice umami flavoring to it.
Pickled.
Oh, fuck. Big things happening this weekend. You know. Our guy over at Bert's Beers launched his pub.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta tell you what, if you're coming up for the Beast of the East and you want to go anywhere near Manchester, it's out of the way, both in Haverhill or the Seacoast. Stop by Bert's Beers off of exit 9S on 93 and go fucking that little bar. We may do a fucking broadcast from there.
It's nice.
Really? Look at that.
It was really nice.
It's awesome. I mean, he closes at 9, but
maybe that's when we can pick up. That seems like a good time for us to start.
I'm wide open. So
I think I was the first one there out of the three of us, because we all went. We just didn't coordinate.
Nope.
Going. I didn't go into the thing because I didn't know that it was opening. I just saw that they were over there and they were maybe one person was over there grabbing a beer.
It's awesome.
They might not have even been, but I had to get a stout for my boy, go see him in the hospital because there was a baby born this weekend.
I love that. So. I love that.
Yeah. I don't think it was open when you were there because they weren't open when I was there, but I just walked over.
There was someone in
open.
there. Yeah, there was someone in there. It was probably like a friend. They were just grabbing a beer.
Yeah. He texted me, Brian texted me because I am mug member number 1. So he texted me and said, hey, number one, we got soft openings today and tomorrow. Their grand opening is going to be I hope to God this baby stays in fucking Amanda, and she hopes otherwise, but I just want this baby. She can go into labor June 9th. June 8th, Tired Hands from Ardmore, Pennsylvania is coming up for a tap takeover at Burt Spears. And I am like, please, for the fucking love of God, Babs, you've made it this long. Hold on till after the 8th.
JRo, I know you feel this way, but I'm going to side with Amanda here because
yeah.
towards the end there, I don't understand how.
Even if she has the baby on the 8th, she's going to kick you out of the hospital.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time.
I got kicked out. I went and played softball the night my son was born because what the fuck can I do?
I think be there for her. I think that is actually an expectation.
You just heard him. You heard him. He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the hospital.
He did get kicked out.
Well, he probably snored.
I don't want to say it loud so she hears me, but like I look at her legs and like and I'm just like, I want this baby to come because I feel bad for her. Like it is, she's not enjoying herself
that sucks. Yeah,
and the heat's coming.
Yeah, it is. It was pretty freaking hot this past weekend.
And then to think that some women are like, you know what, that was so fun. I want to do it again. Yeah. I can't understand it.
It's not. I think this is going to be a one and done. We'll once everybody's healthy, I will be getting a bag of peas on my balls and calling it a day. But it was kind of hot this weekend, wasn't it, Dustin?
It was pretty warm, yeah.
A little warm, right? It really seemed like Texas wanted to get into the MMA action, except this time it looked like the women got into the fighting. So it's just USSSA brawls across the nation, weekend after weekend.
There was a women's fight?
Yeah, check out Softball Uncensored. Heaven posted it. Yeah.
So why don't you pull it up and let's watch this?
Yeah, how many messages did we get about how women don't fight? And then bam.
Yeah, let's bring this up because this is something that we should show this.
They wish to
listen, we are getting to the Beast of the East. We are going to have a Beast of the East reveal tonight, pool reveal.
But you know what you're in for. This is a bullshit podcast. We're going to sit here and bullshit with each other, and we're going to watch these people fight.
I feel like absolute dog shit. So like, yeah, I took my first edible at about 2:00. It's been a steady diet since about Sunday. And I'm just kind of living there. I woke up this morning, found out I lost a deal, last night. And it wasn't like, just a small little deal. It was enough where I could have gone on paternity leave and not worried about coming back for a little bit. So it's really been a fun fucking day here.
Sorry, buddy.
No, it's cool. It's
You're
sales,
bringing the mood way down. Yeah.
No,
I'm
going to let him do it because he's high enough right now that
how do you maybe segue out of this?
We segue out of this easily. So here's one.
We bring in a woman's fight. This is perfect.
Again, we've said this multiple times. If you're not a part of Softball Uncensored,
go check it out.
What the fuck are you doing?
There's fucking
you know what would have
come from?
You know what would have been really nice?
Look at how many people are there.
Oh my god. It would have been really nice if you played the triple play. Here, that would have lightened the mood.
Maybe we can. Maybe we'll get that teed up in a second.
Oh,
that dude threw that girl, dude. That was a dude who threw that girl.
Yeet!
Oh shit!
Hip toss.
Yeah, that is.
It's the dude. Then she
goes in.
Dude, she gets right back up and fucking hits him in the head. That's awesome.
This is a mixed tag team event here at Royal Rumble of 24.
Triple H tags
China. Is this women's or mixed? Dude, look.
So
at that,
I've watched, there's two videos. I would say vast majority of people are women. However.
Yeah. There are some dudes in there. Obviously, the guy who throws the chick onto home plate.
Yes. The other video, there's like 60 people on the field.
Oh, there's another video? You don't say.
Right before that one.
It actually got moved, or it got moved around in the comments because I had it up. Because I was looking at this beforehand. This isn't as good. So this is the other fight in Texas. It's the same fight, another angle. Jesus Christ. This is like Murderer's Row takes on AZ Roofing level of benches.
I appreciate that they kept the fence That's
Fence
good.
filter.
Yeah, fence filter is strong. Oh, we're getting more.
Yeah, this is
Murderers
wild.
Murderers Row used to get pretty chirpy.
Oh yeah.
They used it like they beat
That's a couple.
I think they beat Bololi when Bololi was C.
Yep. That was that in the Firecracker.
In the Firecracker, yeah, that was like that was a game where I was like, this could erupt right now.
There was the pool was those two, us, and like unfortunately
I think we
like
fucking
an E team.
It was G&D, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we were just waiting because we played one of those two teams and we knew like they were going to be so out of it by that point.
I think we played Murderers Row right after that.
Yeah, whoever it
and
was.
they were like super nice to us the entire time.
Well, and then we have this.
No audio. Oh,
Me. All right, let's try that.
Get down. I can do it for you.
You could do it, yeah, in real time.
Well, I know we've talked about it ad nauseum. Get down is still a wild call in that situation.
Yeah, so I can walk you through it. It's going to be absolutely accurate. I wanted the ball to get down to
here.
home plate.
Bad spot in the top of the 7th for Bololi. So we're already making fun of the team because it wasn't really a good situation. Bases loaded, nobody out. You know, they kind of been behind the 8 ball, not the good one, the bad 8 ball. Roll over, Bones 1, Bones 2, Bones 3. Let's go, triple play! Oh, baby!
Yeah, I mean, I think it was
So what were you thinking?
Get that.
Get that. Okay.
And I just did.
So we really weren't in a bad spot in that.
No,
I think it was like 11 to 3 or something
it
like that. It was like 11 to 3. Like we could have very easily won that game. We had the
Oh wait, you were that's right. You were playing.
I
right.
pitched that. Yeah,
you were on the mound.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta tell you, I love edibles. Forget Zoloft, Wellbutrin. Edibles is all you need in life. Like yesterday when I got that email pulling in the grocery store, I was like 20 milligrams deep at that point, and nothing bothered me. So you know what else ain't gonna bother me? What's happening this weekend? We got ourselves a fucking show. Let's get her going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bring It. And Snides, you're not underwater this weekend. It's going to be nice for the people to hear you. I love it. D-Money, baby, what's happening? What you drinking?
I like how you slipped in the fact that you're now up to just casually 20 milligrams at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I mean, this was over. It's over a span of the day, but
okay, yeah. But you were like, I was 20 milligrams deep at the grocery store. I'm like, if I'm 20 milligrams deep at the grocery store, I'm buying everything in sight.
I'm gonna.
I think I'm sitting at around 25 right now. Starting from 3:00, I just popped about 12 and a half about an hour ago. So we're in.
You need to
I got a case of Sun Cruisers.
Maybe you need to just start doing 500s like the boys,
like fucking Gonzo and fucking
sleep for 2 days straight. Oh, tonight I got my Fresca.
Wake up, there's a baby here.
You're like, holy shit!
Whoa,
is that mine?
How'd that labor go? What you drinking?
I got Fresca. I got my Fresca and tequila mix. It's just nice. Yeah.
What kind of tequila do you go with?
I think it's like is it like old Rispado or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. So you go with a darker, like a aged.
A little, yeah. It's a darker. It's not the clear one.
I like that.
It's good.
Okay, that surprises me. I thought,
but
you
it's super smooth.
Silver. Yeah,
it's super smooth. I gotta find it. I'll find it. Go to the other boys and I'll let you.
You got it. Coco.
Hey.
Now, outside of work, are you allowed to be near a playground?
Yeah, I had to be actually near one, but when the boys asked if they could play at it after their practice was over, I said no, we're not allowed.
So it's all of the court mandated regulations of like, yeah, that's smart.
I'm allowed on the field, but I'm not allowed near swings.
Dude, you with a mustache makes me so fucking happy. You with a baby lip, it just doesn't feel right.
Oh, well, that's just giving me information that I have to get rid of it just to fuck with you. Because you're not allowed to say anything nice about it. It's weird when you say something nice.
Oh,
I have to change it.
But it's the year of the cocoa, honey bunny. What you drinking, honey?
So I also don't feel great, but it's not because I lost a deal. This is just a lot of water and a little cranberry grape.
What kind of cup are you drinking out of?
Oh, it's a Transformers cup.
Of course, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, waking up and seeing 60K walk out your door works really nice. Snides, what's happening, baby? What you drinking?
I just finished the Gatorade, so just some sweet tea lemonade mix now.
What flavor Gatorade?
I had the yellow colored. I don't know what flavor it is. I don't really.
That is the color. That is the flavor.
Yeah,
yellow.
Purple is.
Yeah.
I
had yellow. I had about 7 of them today.
When you drink the Gatorade, do you like to water it down at all?
Yes.
I hate Gatorade. I like Powerade, but they didn't have any Powerade at the gas station, so I got Gatorade.
All right, let me rephrase this question. Basically the same fucking name, just swap out the brand. When you drink your Powerade, do you like to water down your Powerade?
No, I just drink it.
Every time I water it down.
I
get
half. It's a half and half for me.
Or I get Powerade Zero and I still
the
water
Zero.
it.
Yeah, the Powerade Zero.
Zero.
Or the Gatorade Zero. Way better.
Oh, we got our boy that we got the Vince McMahon of fucking softball in the comments. Heaven getting all the fights brought to you by Chico.
Do you think fights are here's a real question for you guys. Do you think fights are happening more often now, or we're just seeing it now because of social media? Because I feel my thought on this is that fights happened more in the past.
Yeah.
Everyone's streaming.
Maybe league fights. I've never what happened at the Plex. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, besides, I don't know, was it 8 years ago at the closer?
But it's happened at conference events multiple times.
Yeah.
No punches thrown.
But USSSA
a lot of talk.
usually
A lot of talk.
A lot of talking, a lot of pushing.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think everything these days is because of social media. There's a phone on you, a camera on you at all times. That's pretty fucking. You know what I mean? That's pretty simple. I think we're seeing it more. I don't know if there's from the talks with listening to Kirby and Hickey and V and when our dads played and all that shit. I think it was probably happening a little more.
Yeah,
because that was more in the generation where. You
could just do that and then drink a beer after, right?
Yeah, you'd fight
heavy.
and then you're having a beer with the guy afterwards. It's over, it's done. These days, something happens, it fucking stays around for fucking I don't know what, a year and a half.
I don't think they necessarily were just moving on quickly, but I think it was just more part of the culture of fight, and then just fight him the next time you see him too.
Yeah,
blow middle with rocks.
No gear.
Yeah, no, because you were a bitch. I can still remember the first time that I saw a pitcher wearing gear. And it was it was like, is that guy? It was he looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter. It had to have literally at this point been almost 15 years ago down at Disney. And it was our E tournament for Worlds. And then a B was next to us. And Dog the Bounty Hunter was wearing a catcher's chest protector, but not the ones that have actual padding, more about the ones that my 9-year-olds wear. Okay. That have no padding at all. And it was just, he would just go out there. They would hit it right at him. He'd fucking grunt and say, do it again. And pitchers are tapped. I don't know if I've said it enough.
The old white and orange chest protector.
No, this was all black. I think that this guy got it out of a Little League bag.
I remember
he looks like he should be in fucking the fucking backwoods of Australia, Mad Max style.
The bottom flips up. You can't get the protector to stay down. It just flips like you have a boner. It was one of those.
What's that?
A boner?
Yeah. I woke up with one the other day. Amanda looked at me. She goes, "Oh, you got a boner." I'm like, "You want to do anything about it?" She just looked at me. She's like, and she showed her stomach. So then I pointed to my stomach. And I'm like, I don't know. It kind of evens out.
Good old-fashioned stomach off.
Oh, D, what were you going to say? Sorry, cut you off.
I was going to say when guys originally had gear, I just remember everyone just being like, that might as well be a target. Everyone used to say shit like that. That's all.
I mean, but now it's the same thing. People say stuff if you have a flamboyant, a very extravagant helmet, feel like people say the same shit.
Yeah. I mean, anyone wearing a helmet might as well be a target.
So I was near a playground again.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How have you made it to 8:00 tonight?
Dude, if they had said you are not allowed to do anything the rest of the night, I would have said okay. But so I was watching a 10U softball tournament this weekend because it was up by where I was for a parade and on a Memorial Day party. And every single position every girl had a mask on.
I think it's mandatory.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, in the outfield?
Mm-hmm.
Wild. I mean, I know the field that they were at was really, really bad, but holy shit.
Yeah, I think it's mandatory.
Hayes, by the way, we were just talking at the beginning of this episode. 5 to 7-year-olds should too.
What,
in baseball?
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's because
they can't even fucking catch. Like they just like these kids just like run towards the ball, pick it up off the ground, and then just huck it to first base because everyone's like, throw it to first.
Yeah, I also don't like that rule.
There's one kid on the team that can catch, and he's not playing first this inning.
You have to rotate him. He plays first like once every game and a half.
Yeah. So this kid's either hitting the runner in the head, which has happened several times, or it's just like you watch it in slow motion, like just barely miss the kid in his head.
So
and I'm like, oh no.
My buddy's kids play T-ball. The hitters don't wear helmets to hit.
Oh, that's not good.
I said we keep on busting his balls. Like, bro, like the catcher's got a helmet on, like a just a batter's helmet, but the fucking hitter doesn't have a helmet on.
I don't know what's more weird, the fact that there's a catcher in T-ball, or that the kids aren't wearing helmets.
We used to do it just because it let a kid play that position and everyone wants to because you get to wear all the cool gear. But the pitcher that wears the batter's helmet, doesn't have a mask.
That's
I'm like, wait a minute, that is the entire purpose of that helmet.
That's my kid because he doesn't fit into the league helmets that have the masks.
Big dome.
He has like a regular sized adult helmet.
Jesus.
But yeah, I mean, I understand having a catcher for coach pitch, and that's awesome because those kids, you're just throwing it, and those kids are just wearing every single ball because they don't know how to. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. It's just bouncing off the ground and hitting them.
And it's not your player because you pitched to the other team's catcher. You talked back to me last inning? Here you go.
Fucking 35 on the gun. Catch up to that, bitch.
Dude, you see some of these like radar readings on these kids at like 13, 14 years old throwing 85, 90 miles an hour?
Yeah, the number one 14-year-old's like 93.
That's ridiculous.
Is that good?
Can't wait to see what they look like when they're 23, 24.
Yeah.
How many surgeries have they gone through?
Yeah, their second Tommy John. Pretty much amphibious.
Wild.
How many Tommy Johns have you had? I've had 3. How about you? Well, I had my first at 15. What the fuck?
Well, it's buy 2 get 1 free.
Yeah, you're not like this. Isn't like the fucking Rookie, for Christ's sake. All of a sudden you're here and you're just a slingshot.
Oh, Rookie of the Year. The Rookie is the Dennis Quaid one. Also a good baseball movie.
These
funky butt loving.
Fuck. Yeah, like I hate it. I hate youth sports these days. I hate where it's going. I hate how kids these days are just one sport athletes, basically. Like everybody focuses on one sport. You play it 9 months out of the year. I'm like, fuck off. It should have been 2 seasons you play one sport and that's it.
I don't have enough money for that. My kid's playing all the rec sports.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's $75. We get 2 seasons of basketball. Yup.
Boom.
Oh, it's a condemned school. I'm okay still.
Don't get your kid in hockey. That's the one.
No, I've already told him no.
Fuck away from.
Yeah.
My kid can't skate by now. You can't play hockey.
Yeah, you're way behind, buddy.
My brother's son got crushed last week. He said, so they put like it's like I don't know. I think it's like 5-year-olds to 14-year-olds, and then they all play a game at the end. My brother said one of the 14-year-olds absolutely leveled him.
Oh, I shouldn't have been standing there.
Jesus.
But yeah, you probably know it's the Chiefs out of Newington.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I know them.
Like with the Hanson brothers.
Yeah. No.
Close.
Yeah.
Hey, let's show off this Beast of the East pool into the bracket. We only have the D. I fucked up. I messaged the wrong guy for the E, and then didn't get to email the right guy. So we only have the D tonight.
And then our communication was just horrible as well.
Ours was very, very bad.
Yeah, I thought you were
angry.
Like,
I was angry when I was texting, and then
yeah, I thought you were asking what the email was, so I posted the email, and then I was like, oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, you did?
I was supposed to send that.
That was on me because I was piss poor communicator, as per usual. But like today, especially. So, guys, sorry.
You still have a tournament, guys. I promise.
Yeah, you have a tournament. We'll go. We can look at the team.
And it's going to rain anyway.
A special episode. Yeah, maybe we'll do a special episode.
It actually looks like it's going to be pretty nice. But
it's actually going to be completely nice. Yeah.
Like mid-70s and sunny.
Yeah, that's awful weather.
It looks fucking awesome.
I'm still going to get a sunburn.
First thing, lead the pack production, Vanessa Pascal. She's going to be in New Hampshire taking pictures all weekend. So if you're coming to the Beast of the East, you want pictures taken, go to Vanessa Pascal. She's actually in the comments here. Lead the Pack Productions. She's taken pictures of me in the past. She's taken pictures at other tournaments. You probably have seen her at the big tournaments down at the Plex, the PIF. V is awesome. An awesome person to have hanging around your dugout, hanging around your team. She's taking pictures. But on the other side of that, she does a great job taking pictures just to begin with. So if you're looking for somebody to take pictures of your team this weekend, head on over, give V a call, lead the Pack Productions, Vanessa Pascal. She's the fucking bitch, and I would marry her if she wanted to. Amanda also knows this, so yeah.
You're gonna have to move to Utah with all these wives that you try to have.
Here's the thing, one of them will like me at any given time. Not saying most, but one will.
Battle by the beach. Is the field near the beach or what?
It's on the
going off of Coco.
It's close.
It's close.
We have 13 miles of coastline in the state. It's close enough.
If you come out of Alumni and you turn right, and then you turn right, you're about a mile the way the crow flies.
You might smell high tide.
Hampton doesn't have a field, do they?
They used to use the one by Winnicott.
No, I know.
Oh, now probably not.
I don't think they've played there in years.
I'm just naming places.
Do you want it to be the water wonderful weekend, like weekend of waterful wonder, like because all these fields have water at it? Is that what you want, Snides?
I don't know. Just live free or die, man. That's New Hampshire.
What does that have to do with fucking water?
Unless if it comes to weed. Unless if it comes to weed, then you have to drive to one of the other New England states. Where's the water? Gold Star, Riverside, Portsmouth's close enough.
I never really ventured to New Hampshire much.
Well, that's on you.
It's just Wally's World.
I know it's not Connecticut, JRo.
Well, Wally's World fucking is the shit. You came up for one of the two best tournaments to come up for. This is one. And, this was when it was the whole big weekend where everybody. Mm-hmm. And then Wally's World. Those are the two premier events in New Hampshire.
This still doesn't feel like the Beast of the East to me.
He needs to go back to the old way.
Because, I mean, you're only adding 12 teams. That's 3 pools.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 pools.
First off, it's 8:30, and I don't know, the promoter from Texas for the WWE event this past weekend's already asking for the MFK, and I love it.
And I love that Coco just gets Coco just gets the chef. I just get because it's the
year of Coco.
I could come up with,
but it's also the year of me.
I could cure cancer, and it'd be like, so JRo, very proud of what you and Dustin were able to accomplish over there at Bring It Pod. And I'd be like, okay, I'd say I'll go fuck myself, but that just sounds like a regular Tuesday. So,
well, we got something new this week. This year for the Beast. We got a Friday night. We got a Friday night fight in Rochester. It's a lot of the local Seacoast teams. Cool. But they're going to be off at Riverside Park in Rochester starting at 7 p.m. on Friday.
And this pool is a good fucking pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Easy Game, New Hampshire Hitman, and Jeff Strains.
Jeff Strains is probably you look at Easy Game and Hitman, they're the easy top 2, I would say. Mm-hmm. But Jeff Strains could steal a game in this pool, I think.
Yeah, they've been playing well, I believe.
If we're ranking just strictly based on uniforms, Hitman and it probably goes Jeff Strains clear 1, Hitman clear 2, and then Easy Game at clear 48th.
I don't
It's
love them either.
You think
They
so?
have.
They're like a.
Purple,
It's like a.
purple.
Well, then they have like the
Lilac.
hat. Yeah, it's like a lilac with a lavender.
It can't be any worse than the Frickers red jersey, clown jerseys, right?
No, it is.
It's worse.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll send you a picture this weekend.
All right.
I don't think they're that bad, but I like the use of purple. So
I do too,
Gotta
but this
respect
is
it.
just this is a lot of purple.
they do have like the bright lime green in their hats, which I think that they could have used a little bit more
As an accent.
throughout. Yeah, which would have been cool.
Secondary
too.
color would be nice.
Yeah, just because it would be like way different, right?
Mm-hmm. And I'm all in. But you put the name with the uniforms, it gets boy. The
Tinky Winky uniforms.
Silas I want Silas to be shotgunning a beer every time we go to a new pool. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting pool. I like this pool. I like it that it's starting on Friday night. For one of the first things they've changed. There's two things they've changed major about the BC East this year, and we'll get into that later. But here's one of them. Friday night. I don't know. I kind of feel like driving out to Rochester for a Friday night start, but also I don't want to be home at 11 o'clock at night.
You can take my spot because big coach pitch game. Shocker, I can't actually make it to my team's
You
game.
can't make it to your games. This is unbelievable.
It's
What
not a
game?
surprise.
Who are you playing with?
He's on the Hitman.
I'm already in my uniform, so I don't lose it.
Dedication.
All right.
The only games they're the only time he's playing this year. So he's got to get it in.
What a dick. I can't wait. I'm just gonna not show you the lineup when I make it one day, and like you're gonna be down. I'm gonna be out there.
You're going to be pitching?
Oh fuck no, no. Beach can.
He's
pitch.
going to get hurt and have to catch.
Oh, don't tell me with a good time.
Who's winning this pool, boys? Snides, we're going to start with you. Who's winning this pool?
I'm going to go with the Hitmen because it's the only team I know.
Beautiful. Coco?
Hitman.
I'm going Hitman too.
Really? I'm going with Easy Game. As much as I hate those unis, I'm going with Easy Game. So this is the Riverside, Friday night, 7 p.m. start. Pool B at Gonic. Now, Snides, this is where we played Wally's World. This is the fun park to play at. However,
this is the one where we played you guys at?
This is
Yeah,
not
where we
fun.
headed
This
to
is
the
not
trailer
fun
park.
to play out when you're playing D.
That was a great,
Dude.
that was a great field.
It's a great field with unlimited home runs. Yeah.
This is going to be outs. This park is going to be when the home runs are for outs because it's only about 212.
Usually the Beast used to do that anyway. So the way that the
really?
Beast was like it would be one extra home run
Mm-hmm.
from your whatever your division was at. So if D's is 3, you'd have 4 home runs and then it was just outs after. That's how it used to be like back in the day.
I like that. I like that sound.
But yeah, they also got to get all these games in. So inning ending,
Coco,
just not
want to
here.
read us off?
Yeah, so we got the Rock out of New Hampshire, Apex out of Mass, and the Sultans of SWAT out of Maine. They're starting at 8 with the last game of the pool done at 10 a.m. I'm
I
gonna
think
go.
this is an Apex. This is an
Apex.
easy Apex.
There's
pool.
no one else here that I even know.
Okay, I'm
I'm
going Sultans.
So am I. It's like their name.
Yep. I do too.
All right.
They're gonna bring the main baked potatoes with them.
The Portland team that's 2-6 in class is going to take this
like-
one down.
Yep.
They got
With the
some-
name
they got-
Sultans of SWAT, you
Rock.
have to be better.
They got
Oh,
some
good.
extra players this weekend. Maybe who knows?
Now, does the Rock have the Rock, Dwayne
No.
the Rock Johnson on their uniforms?
Sean Connery.
That's what I was gonna say. Or Alcatraz.
Yeah. Welcome to the Rock.
4
I mean, he's
hour
fucking
movie.
dead, but
It looks like they have the old man of the mountain in there on their USSSA profile.
Oh boy.
0-4 in class, so not great.
So Apex, you can bat lefty if you've ever wanted to try switch hitting. This is your.
oh wait,
day.
is that the Q44 team?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to
Oh.
win this one very
Too
easily.
late. You made your.
No,
pick.
that's fine. I won't. No takesies. No takesy backsies.
So this is Gonic starting at 8 home runs for outs because of the short field, but great field to fucking hang out and
Awesome.
party in Ray Field.
Yes.
At 8 in the morning.
Yes, and the fucking field's frozen. That was a blast.
That was a cold.
Oh, it was fun for Wally's World. For a real tournament like this, can be dangerous.
Shit was
You can even see some puddles in this picture.
Yeah, you sure can. Oh shit.
We're moving on.
Yep. Oh Jesus, I'm trying not to. Yeah, right here. Got the puddles right there in the middle. We can make this available.
Really highlights. Yeah, that highlights the field right there. That's nice.
There's a nice disc course around.
And then the trailer park right behind it is just glorious. Watch out for right here.
But
this trailer doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, but in right field there is so much fucking room to just for so many activities.
Yeah.
Just make sure you park right up against the right field fence. Just park
way in the back.
Way in the back. You're good.
I'm not gonna.
I wanted to see some fucking
nice
windows get hit.
Well, I'm not high enough for that at all.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Here we are at the Pool C. D, why don't you read us out at Riverside?
Pool C at Riverside. Wow, we got our first. We got our first 4-team pool. Wow, this is great. We got the Hitmen out of Connecticut, Young Guns out of Maine, the Lost Brothers out of Rhode Island, and then we have Spartans out of Massachusetts. I think this is going to be a battle between Spartans and Young Guns. I don't know if Young Guns have their C chips this weekend. I know one of them is probably not playing because he's going to be on baby duty. And then I think another one of their C chips is playing with the Hitmen, but
nope, he was and he's not.
He was and now he's not. Okay, so probably going to go with probably going to go with Spartans for this one.
Snides.
Same thing.
Coke.
I'm going to go with them, but I want Young Guns.
Here's my thing. Like Young Guns, I like Young Guns, but they always had that success last year because of the constant pickups. They always do a good job of the pickups. I've heard Lost Brothers have been playing well this year. Nobody knows because it's in Rhode Island where we're all scared of. Also, on a side note, unfortunate that the Maxwell Mondays have also been suspended.
What
the fuck?
Awesome.
What
suspended
the fuck?
till further notice.
I think we got to just have we might have to just do a quick live every Monday.
Yeah.
With Cal and maybe we'll get it back up. We'll get it up and running on this platform.
Instagram lives with Cal for the Maxwell Maxwell.
Also, I'm interested in wondering how you're saying the Lost Brothers are playing well this year at 8 and 11 in class.
I heard that one time at a tournament again.
Okay. So they had one good day.
One time at band camp.
I think I'm going to go to the USSSA conference next year and put a motion into no more roster swapping. You stay on your roster. When you're off it, you're off it. No more going back and forth. I'm going to bring it to the board.
That's a conference rule.
No, I'm saying,
but you're saying for all.
That used to be the rule, remember?
Yeah, it used to.
Once you were frozen.
Well, you'd have like 3 to 6 moves or something like that.
Yeah, it needs to be back that way.
I don't think so.
You can't field enough fucking guys, and then you shouldn't have a team.
Just because AZ Roofing has 43.
No, we had 10 guys this weekend in fucking Myrtle Beach. It's just if you can't field a team, then you shouldn't be playing. How can you have team chemistry if you have fucking 4 or 5 different guys every weekend?
People don't care about team chemistry anymore. That's why everyone jumps teams every single year.
Ridiculous.
You know what?
I once knew a fellow they called Jumper.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I think we're all going Spartans, and they're gonna fucking prove us wrong. And Lost Brothers or Young Guns or Lost Brothers.
You know what is? You know what's weird here? Spartans are 12 and 11 in class, and Young Guns are 9 and 5. Young Guns have the best winning percentage in class in this pool.
Yeah, but Spartans
is a better team. They should win this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Young Guns also has the better power rating too.
Spartans also shouldn't be 12 and 11 in class.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started real hot, right?
And then they went quiet. Then they went 1 and 2 in Rhode Island or the GSL states. So Young Guns might.
Didn't Spartans just win the tournament last weekend or the weekend before though? 2 weeks.
They came in third. They went 2 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Memorial Day DNIT. They came in 5th at the New England Regional States, 2 and 2. 2nd in the OSS D Apparel, 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they've gone 5-2, 2 and 1, 0 and 2, 3 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. So I don't know. Maybe we're seeing like as more D teams start to play, they're kind of evening out with everybody. But you wouldn't expect with that roster for them to be a 500 team.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe the larger park at Riverside helps them out, but we'll see. It doesn't matter at 9 a.m. when it's a little chilly and those balls are crisp.
What are they using for balls? Do you know?
No, I'll tell you on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's going to be the rocks that we've been using.
Yeah, but they've typically used hot dots or hot dot equivalents for this tournament. So I'd be interested.
That's one of the reasons why we never went back in the day. We never went
which was weird because New Hampshire back in the day used to use those fucking rocks at Merrimack.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would use rocks at Merrimack, and then you would play in the Beast, and it would be I don't mind the hot dots. It's just they're super bouncy in the infield.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. And at the end of the day, especially when fields aren't getting dragged in between games, like you don't want that. All right, so that's Pool C starting Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Young Guns versus Lost Brothers. Heading on over to Gold Star. This park may be my favorite in all of New Hampshire.
What?
It's one of those parks like Londonderry, like the Legion, like it's just a small, quaint little park. You got the river out in left field there. Like it is, you got the VFW selling fucking food.
It's just a fun, on the first base line.
Are those old school bleachers still there?
Yes. Yeah. There's an old school bowling alley across the street. Like I love this field, man.
It's a death trap going up those things.
Oh, it's great. Hey, Snides, how about you read us off? Who we got in this?
22 a day out of Maine. GY JGG out of CT. National Gold, I'm guessing they're from Rhode Island still.
Yeah.
And then for the following, Murderers Row. They're from Mass.
For the field.
Sorry. Yeah, same
That's
thing.
Jesus.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take National Gold.
Okay.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't pay attention much, but you are going to catch so much heat.
I do pay attention.
Oh my God, I'm going Murderers Row here.
Yeah.
I'm taking National Gold. I got I've seen Murderers Row winning for the last 2 months. Something's got to change.
Murderers Row is going to they're going to create a locker room just to put you saying that up on the bulletin.
What's
and they're
new?
Gonna hate you for 3 months.
Coco, there may be one of like 45 posts already up about Murderers Row and what Snides just said. GYJGG. Good in you?
Who is
9
that?
and 9, 9 and 9 in class out of Wallingford.
Okay.
Fair enough. I think we found one of our participants in the 11 o'clock game.
I just know who
yeah. I'm going with the Row. Like easy.
National Gold is 7 and 14 in class.
Not good. Yeah,
that's not what you want. But they honestly might come in second in this pool.
You could. All you got to do is win one.
Yeah, 22 a day is 1 and 4, and then GYJGG is 9 and 9.
Yeah, but I wonder if this is one of those. If you win your first one, you're automatically.
Oh, and they're playing. Oh yeah, they're playing. So
yeah, they'll
come in third then. They'll come in third.
Winners play winners. Losers play losers.
That's stupid.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not bad. Why is this stupid? You have to get these games done. Like, what do you want to do? It's a pool play. Heading on over to Guppy.
Ooh.
Guppy Park in Dover, New Hampshire. I like how Hardy set up this pool. You got Wolfpack, New Hampshire, Bonfire, which the boys are probably all at right now. Whalers / Marling out of Connecticut. You got the 203 Hyenas, which I thought Hyenas had double ends, and the Rhode Island Rays. Now, I love the schedule. You have land versus sea here. You have Wolfpack versus Hyenas. You have Whalers versus the Rays. And then now we're going to have the battle of is it water or is it land? Who moves on?
I like it.
I love it. When I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying myself and I'm like, oh man, really hope he does, like water, like Whalers and Rays versus Wolfpack and Hyenas in the first game. And lo and behold,
this is what 25 milligrams is like, huh?
It's great, man.
This doesn't look like a bad pool, though.
More.
I'm taking my hometown Whalers. Those are the guys from Sellington, Bristol area.
Yeah.
Because they can win that first one against the Rhode Island Rays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wales.
Then they just got to beat the Hitmen. The Wolfpack. Oh, no, not the Hitmen. The Wolfpack. Jeez, not.
They'll
beat the Hitmen, too. I looked at your shirt. And I was like,
you got Whalers and Marlin. Like, you have Spears or a fucking orca coming at you versus a fucking little stingray with. I know it took down. What's his name?
Steve Irwin, R.I.P.
Steve Irwin.
Gone too soon.
R.I.P. But like, come on, a Marling versus a Ray all day. A lot of stingers in this game though. But I'm with you. I like the Whalers, Wolfpack, Hyena. I'm going Whalers in this one too.
I'm going Wolfpack.
Yeah, I'm always going Wolfpack. Oh, is that cool? Is that people still do that?
If you did for life,
I did this one. With a little Wolfpack going.
Ooh, the
not the Silent Coyote. Oh yeah, with a Hey, Chico. another real one that's gone too soon.
Yeah,
Jesus.
There's a lot of death in this group. Fuck.
Wrestling tends to bring you a lot of death. A lot of steroids, drugs, alcohol.
Have you watched the movie about the family? I'm doing an Iron Claw.
No.
Nope.
Okay. It's about like a family, and it's a fucking sad little story they got going on there.
Ooh. I just got a message on the side.
Okay.
Raise no doubt in that pool.
I feel like that person should leave a full comment.
That means they come in last.
Hey, we went 0-2 in pool last game because we took away both games, lost by a run both, and ended up winning the thing. So as I've always said, pool play means fucking shit.
Yeah, that means everyone gets at bats.
Yeah, and then brackets where it matters. Heading on over to Pool F in the best field in the state, Alumni Field. Coco, what you got?
Got Hiley out of Maine, LAS out of Connecticut, and is that real? Dream Team, and is that New Brunswick?
New Brunswick. We're going international, fuckers.
Okay. I mean, I'm taking LAS.
I'm taking LAS to win the whole tournament.
Wow, we got our first one.
Yep.
I would say they're pretty high.
They're a pretty good C team that's still playing fucking D is what they are. Sorry, Bobby.
I'm going LAS in this one too.
Coco.
I went LAS.
University of New Brunswick produces a lot of talent, but that's more in the CIS, not necessarily in softball. So I am also going to take LAS. I am not going to, we will talk later about who we think could win this tournament. LAS will be up there. I don't know if they'll win it. Connecticut, New Hampshire, that's a long travel. The wind plays differently up here. The air gets a little bit cooler at night. Also, there's another team that I think will be pretty high on. So that's Alumni Field in Portsmouth. Beautiful field. This is probably, all in all, this is probably the best field in the state.
You already said that about Gold Star, which you didn't.
No, I said that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorites. Just because
Gold Star is one of the worst fucking fields.
I like the ambiance.
I saw a ball bounce over our second baseman's head,
and you have to run up a hill to round first.
See, I don't. That doesn't matter to me. I
don't
know
run.
about
Got
that.
When you're not running the second.
Yeah, get the first and drop anchor. No,
and
I
you
got
hit a
great
home
double
run
dances.
and you lose the ball instantly.
Yeah, fine.
You need to put a kayaker out there, like
this one. You hit a foul. You try to push one down the right field line, and
you lose it.
You're losing it, just like Derry was. Derry was a nice field too.
But this is a great. I love this field. This probably. You could probably say this is the best field in the entire state.
Yeah, we just don't use it.
We don't use it.
This tournament.
Right. All right. Anyway, moving on to Pool G, the other pool in Alumni Field, starting at 11 a.m. We got the Amish starting us off at 11 a.m. taking on So Far Gone Green Mountain Boys. So Green Mountain Boys, M2 Tactical, and So Far Gone, Big Dick Freddy, and no, I don't have it anymore. Greenland or Holman State. Greenland was great because you could just free swing. Carrasco Field, you could just free swing.
Carrasco's
It was
nice.
like 330 down the line, 350 into the gap. Holman Stadium.
What happened to this M2 Tactical team?
I wonder if they had a lot of pickups last year.
They pick up new guys every weekend.
Oh, they shouldn't be allowed to play.
Because like they were like one of the best D teams last year, and I thought that they were definitely like they would go to C this year.
I think them and I think they like kind of split up between that and that team that I don't know, maybe it's this other team in that bracket. Is that the team Mike Ross is on? I think they kind of like all split up after they got in a fight at Worlds, and some guys went here, some guys went there.
Oh shit!
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Ross
a fight?
Suits?
They got in a fight with the Michigan team.
Oh jeez.
At Worlds?
At D Worlds, the team that Mike Ross was on. I don't know the name of it, but they're in that same area as that M2 Tactical team, I think.
Huh. How did we not hear about that?
That M2 team, they pick up guys every weekend. They're a different team every weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say last year they were good.
National
This year,
team.
1-8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their national team last year was very good, and then I saw them play again somewhere else. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
I mean, this pool's coming down to Green Mountain Boys and SFG.
Yep.
And it should be Green Mountain Boys, I think.
Me too.
That's a pretty easy one.
Also, GM.
But they're Jesus, 16-2 in class. Power rating of 1365.
This is what sucks for them. Like, if they have a good year,
They're
where the fuck are they going to play C in Vermont?
Yeah, I mean they don't play D.
They don't play D in
Vermont. They don't play D in Vermont.
But still, they're going to have to. Their travel is going to be way more. You know what I mean?
So maybe more C tournaments pop up here.
Maybe more opens.
Open tournaments.
Open tournaments.
Yeah.
Get rid
Why?
of the
There's
C
no
tournaments.
B team. There's no B teams left in New England.
Allegedly.
Taking a break.
Just like me in University of Rhode Island.
When are we going to hear anything on that?
I thought we would have heard stuff by yesterday or today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe we can get into it after this.
Maybe Hickey can come on here and we'll put suits and ties on and get a lawyer in
press conference. All right, so everybody's on GMB.
Yeah, I want to see them play. Are they coming to the Cracker?
They must.
Silas, are you guys going to the Cracker? He's in the comments. He'll post it up here in a second. They are.
Yes, they are. He asked me.
Okay,
good.
They are fucking fun.
Well, I'm not going to get to fucking see them unless I stay at the Plex all night.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Like time to fucking stack up and hang out when watch some different levels, different teams. Dustin did it for the shootout, and look what happened.
It's going to have to be
Dustin
a Motel 6
fight.
night.
I willed a fight into existence.
Softball's been born so far.
I was like, Empire's got to do something here. They either got to do really well, or maybe it's the end of their season. Well, they did really well, and it might be the end of their season.
Heading on over to Pool H. Snides, who we got in Kensington?
We got the Gnarly Narwhals, the Angry Shamrocks, and the Bombers. This is some names here.
This is a fucking ugly pool.
I'm going to go with the Narwhals because it's the only team that I know.
It's Narwhals versus Shamrocks.
Yeah,
like that is going to be the pool.
It shouldn't even be. Gnarly Narwhals are 1 and 2 in class. It's the Shamrocks.
Wait, they've only played that one tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the Shamrocks.
Shamrocks are like one of the better teams in this tournament.
Who's on that
They're
team?
favorite to win, probably. They're one of the favorites to win, I would say.
I wouldn't say they're a favorite to win, but I'd say they're pretty close. They're 8-3.
They're in the top grouping.
Mm-hmm.
Where in Mass are they from?
North of Boston.
Yeah, it's a bunch of young kids, I feel.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I should probably pull up the.
Yeah, it's the Schaefers.
Okay.
Right.
Nikki. Yeah, Nikki. Nick Villaduki or
the kid who plays indoor that's fucking super quick.
Super fast.
He hits doubles every time.
Yeah, he plays short, play outfield. He's fucking awesome.
Pretty close to Snyder's speed.
Oh, very close. Are we going all four with the Shamrocks? No, you're taking Gnarly.
Yeah, I am taking the narwhals.
I like that. Coco, who are you taking? Coco?
Shamrocks.
D, you're taking Shamrocks?
Yeah.
Okay. I like having a guy on the island. This is I do think this is Angry Shamrocks pool to lose. The only problem here is too, right, with teams with the upper not being with this. Valderio. Yeah, he is. Nick is fucking that. There we go. Valderio. He is very good.
Hickey's watching. Hickey's getting ready to come on. He's getting ready.
Hickey,
to
are
come
we
on
making
in
an official announcement?
Our second half for all the suspensions.
Come on, Hickey.
He's dropping him on the Tuesday night podcast right here tonight.
We got a couple of the videos. We can do an NHL Department of Player Safety suspension hearing here, and we can walk through and let you do everything you need to do.
Not even close, he says.
Heading on over to Pugilistic. Oh, this is going to be the field where the fights happen. Haverhill. The fights are in the name of the field. Pugilistic. Coco, I'm struggling with the
Puglielli. I think it's Puglielli. Yeah.
No, that doesn't work for fights. That works for Sunday dinner.
Well, whatever. I'll have some nice gravy. So we got A&D out of New Hampshire, Woo Reapers out of Mass, and Deeply Needed out of Mass. I'm going Woo Reapers right now. They are fucking firing on. Yeah. They are firing on their cylinders, and every team that gets in the way, they're firing on theirs too.
Did Hickey make a post saying that they're like 13-0 in their last three
They've won
three
straight tournaments.
Yeah,
that's the Reapers.
Yeah.
They're
This is a really good pool, though. They could definitely find their way out of the top of this one.
It is a good pool. Like
this is a real like you guys are 4 and 5, but I know who's on your team and I've seen you guys play. You're better than
we're
4 and
5 in class.
Yeah. And then you have Deeply Needed, who also just they go on some runs too.
They have a good team too. This is actually a tough little pool, and I'm not saying because I'm in it. Like this is a tough little pool.
That's
4 and 4 because one of the brackets was wrong.
That's 3 good teams.
That is.
Yeah, this is the best pool that we've seen, or the most competitive pool.
Yeah.
JRo, I'm going with the boys.
I would say pool A. Pool A is another one. Jeff Strains, Hitmen, and Easy Game. Oh, we got 3 losses and a double.
Oh yeah. So you're 4 and 4. It's the same thing, pretty much.
We going with Coco.
Man, I'm gonna go with the boys. A&D Plumbing.
Snides.
I'm gonna go with Deeply Needed.
Ooh, I like this. Coco's going with Woo.
Yep.
Snides is going with Deeply Needed, just like a nice fucking sourdough.
They got some experience on their roster.
That's a good. It's a good team. We beat them at GSL States. We ruled them like 14-4, and I'm telling you, I looked at that team. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a tougher fucking game than I think." Their biggest issue, Deeply Needed, the biggest issue they have is they have Braden Cabral in the dugout. Like that is where they really get fucked pretty hard. If a guy throws his back out from brushing his teeth, you can't have him on the roster. Like it's easy enough. So, all right, you know
I just heard blowing backs out.
I'm gonna fucking blow your back out. I'm gonna go with my boys.
I'm glad
too.
you're in Haverhill.
Actually, no, I've got dog shit. I'm brutal in the beast in pool play, so I'm gonna go with Woo City or go with the Woo Reapers, just because I'm pool play in the beast. I think I'm like 1 and 3, so we're just gonna go with that.
Is I see Fish is in the comments here. Is Fish coming up to the beast? I would assume he's got to be at the beast.
He had asked. I just didn't go backwards about if he had missed the pack.
He did miss it.
You did miss the pack, but
gonna have to rewind.
Since Fish is an OG podcast guy.
Here we go. He's gonna be here. Nice.
Bud Lights are not safe.
I might have to.
Here you go, Fish. This is just for you.
I might have to make my way out to the seacoast.
See Mr. Guppy and old Fish.
See the fish. Oh, he's at Mr.
Fish at Guppy.
Wow.
Mr. Guppy.
Yeah.
And he's playing another land animal in game 1. Also,
won't be there.
LaFiesta's garlic knots are awesome in Dover.
I will not be there for the 8 a.m. game. Probably not the 10 a.m. either. So maybe I'll see him in bracket.
See him in bracket play. So,
I'm even more confident in the Wolfpack pick that I have for you then.
So, yeah, now that you know Fish is back. So Fish,
there you go.
There's your pool, buds.
Well, last time Fish was with them, I think they went 0-2. So that's
but he was just getting his feet
they're due.
He was a fish out of water.
It's like when a fucking 10 shows up that you know's got some dirt on her. It's not like that soft 10 where it's like she's vanilla. It's like the 10 that is going to get fucking in there, get a couple knuckles where they shouldn't be. That's what happens when Fish shows up. Their butthole's all tightened up, waiting for that extra knuckle to get in there.
The good news is if they go 0-2, they still have the entire bracket to do better.
Yeah.
They can get the 0-2 right out of the way.
Yeah. See? Pool play means shit. And then last but not least, Pool J, the best pool of them all.
Puglielli.
Puglielli.
That's the field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puglielli.
That's field 2.
Looks sick.
I don't know. No, I don't know if this is the only softball field picture in Haverhill I could get, so I took it.
There's actually like a complex in Haverhill with 3 or 4 fields.
Yeah, that's
and the main field there is like really nice.
305, I think.
Yeah, it's like a regular sized field all the way around. The dirt on the infield's good. It's a good field.
Only time I played any sports in Haverhill was at the football stadium that's also a baseball field where center field's about 743 feet.
That sounds awful.
That was my high school. That was my high school. So
that was the worst part. That was the worst part about going to Sauhegan. Most of the fields I played at had no fences, and I had a fucking run. And the amount of triples I hit because I had a fucking run. I'd sit there and I'd pimp a little. I'm like, there's no fence here. I got to go. And it just was never good. Goffstown was a fucking great one. I had 6 or 7 out from the backstop. My first AB, there was runners on first and second with 2 outs. I got the Barry Bonds treatment because of my BP session. That ball flew in Goffstown. It was lovely.
It doesn't fly. I mean, it flies here because it's like 305 for a baseball field, center field.
It looked great. Snides, you want to read?
Fat Man out of New Hampshire, MP Sports Car out of Mass, Chubby's out of Mass. I'm going to go MP.
I'm going with Tony and the boys. Yeah, I'm going Tony and the boys.
I know they always play good, but MP Sports Cards always played us well last year. I don't know if it's the same team, but
it's them. It's half of MP and half of the Ville.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 10-5. That is the team to beat in this pool, but I'm going Fat Man.
I'm joining Snides. They made a pickup last week with Josiah, so I like that.
Do we know where any of the all out guys ended up?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Do we know where they ended up?
Before we go into that, someone just posted this on the field address we have for Summer Street is actually for City Hall. So the reason for that is you have to get a permit before the 8 o'clock game. And then you go.
Yeah, and everyone should know that this is where the allegedly podcasts came from.
Again, there could be changes to this. Like, there's a lot. Look for your official USSSA email. John Hardy, Ryan Mayotte, we've been doing this. Even JB with the firecracker, we've been doing this now a couple of years. So. Sometimes we get the pool from Hardy. We get some of the rules. He also said in his email that there could be some changes. We're just doing this is fun. It's fun to do this. It's one of the best episodes of the year. Like, it's just an enjoyable evening. It was way more fun when we had ED and C, though. I'll tell you that.
What do you think he's got to do to get that back to where it was?
They're not going to.
They've lost fields.
Well, they've lost fields, but also B, like, the lower teams don't want to do that. As much as they say they want to, they don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the same reason why they don't do it at the firecracker too.
I think it's a tough weekend because in between a lot of teams going to Maryland and then the Bololi's the week after. You don't think?
This is the Beast of the East. This is going to fill up regardless.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had people messaging me this week from New York, from areas around here, outside of here, are 6-7 hours away, and they're like, "Can you help me get in?" I'm like, "Fuck, no. You had to get in whenever we release the schedule in New Hampshire."
This one and the Firecracker, you should always register for right when they come out.
Instantly. So
you basically have to.
Yeah. I mean, and listen, I would love to see what that old beast looked like. It sounds awesome. You know how I enjoy the old Firecracker talks.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was the old Firecracker, except it would go into 2 brackets instead of 3. They would just do an upper and a lower.
I like that.
But there would be 30 something teams in each.
Yeah.
That's a crazy. Can you imagine? And like,
it was awesome.
Yeah, like it's so much fun. Why is there no e-pools? Because I look in the comments, look at the description of the podcast, and show up at 8:45 usually when we're done bullshitting about what we're drinking and jerking off to. I didn't get in touch with Tiernan or Ryan in time. That's why.
Do we talk about jerking off today? Do we need to circle back to that? Circle back to the circle jerk?
There's a lot of circle jerks, man. Like, and I say it at work. Sorry, I'm fixing my chair. I'm sitting down. I say it at work. Like, people just the fucking circle jerks where it's like, oh, you're so fucking, you're so good. Ooh, you're so this. Oh, look how nice. Shut the fuck up, everybody. Like, oh, shit. Like, fuck off. God, I'm such a miserable cunt lately. All right. Oh, hey, we got to do this. We didn't do this yet. We got to pick some teams, top 3 for the weekend. Top 3 for the weekend. So I can scroll through here, or we can pull up the U-Trip page. I mean, I think Green Mountain Boys is an easy top 3 for me.
I got mine. LAS, Green Mountain Boys, and I'll do the Murderers Row guys.
Spartans? Oh my goodness!
I know, but dude, they haven't been playing well.
We going Green Mountain Boys?
Spartans don't even have a top 10 power rating in this tournament.
I know. I don't know.
They don't even have 1,000.
I don't know, man. They're not playing. Maybe we're going to spark them up a little bit. Maybe this.
Dustin already tried at fucking midnight.
On a championship you guys picture. Suck. Win some games. There you go.
Yeah, I tried. I tried, and they haven't won a tournament since.
They haven't gone over 500 since.
Yeah, they did once.
Really good team, man. Their roster is really good.
All right, here we go. We're gonna pull this up here. All right, I've got all the teams up here, so we can look at it a little easier, and we can see what's happening.
Man, there are so many teams in this, even just in the top 10 that could win this.
There really is. Do you want me to sort it? I'm going to sort it by power ranking. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I sorted by power ranking.
Yeah. Power ranking.
You're going to get, that's points. That's points.
So, that is points. Thank you. So Dream Teams has nothing because they're from New Brunswick. So they're at the top. So, I mean, LAS. Yeah. Holy fuck. I could see LAS North all in the top 3 pretty easy. The biggest thing too is, what is the bracket going to look like?
Right. I think that the Green Mountain Boys are going to be in the championship, but I don't think they're going to win.
Or they could shit the bed and we just jinx them.
No, this team, they play too hard.
I know.
I'm telling you, think of like Cedar Creek. Think of
they win the games that they shouldn't win, and just because they're always hustling and shit.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that A&D plumbing power ranking, 847. Let's go.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna go with LAS winning, beating Green Mountain Boys. And I think that the Woo Reapers are gonna be in third.
I'd like to see a Woo Reapers Murderers Row game. Those are all. I think
they're all. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
That would be a fun game to watch.
We might have another fight.
No, I think they're boys. I don't think they hate each other. Like that.
Springfield's better than Worcester. Fucking lights out. Here we go. All right, who are you taking for a top 3 here, Snides? LAS.
I'm going to take LAS to win.
Ooh.
They're going to beat the Green Mountain Boys, and I'm going to take Murderers Row coming in third.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have LAS winning by 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think LAS is going to double dip Green Mountain Boys.
Wow.
The
We'll give it a scoop. 2 scoops, sir.
I just think LAS is a superior team in this, no matter what their record is.
They've been good for last year and this year.
Yeah, and the year before, I think they played a little bit together. Bobby's got a good team.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
He does. I mean, here's the thing. Let's look at this. Who the fuck?
These
so
kids
here's my
aren't going to
question.
get. These kids aren't going to get tired.
Oh, they beat Murderers
Those
Row.
kids that young.
They got beat by Murderers Row. They beat Okay, so they're 2-1 against Murderers Row.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Young Guns. The Rock. Ugh.
They crushed that Apex team, which
Jesus
is good.
Christ, man.
They crushed the Reapers.
Mm-hmm.
They crushed.
They crushed everyone this tournament.
Yeah. Well, the Rays almost had them.
Rays Silas has been saying the Rays are going to make a run. This team is the team to make a run. The Rays, the dark horse.
MP Sports Cards beat them. They're good, man.
That's a good team.
Mm-hmm.
They're a top 3 team. Like, I'm putting them in my top 3. Coco, who do you have?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with hold on. Can we go back? This is how I kill time. St. John's Mass is not New Brunswick.
No, it's not.
So they didn't.
I think they had to. Yeah,
they had to use Mass. Yeah, there's no New Brunswick, so they had to use Mass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was like, I've been lied to. I couldn't pick a team if that was the case. Green Mountain Boys, Woo Reapers. I just feel like I can't pick LAS because we all have already. And I'm going to pick them, and then it helps my team when these guys have all the pressure on them. Bam. Done. Reverse psychology.
Who are you picking? Sorry, who was the last one?
LAS. I think Green Mountain Boys. I think especially if it gets to a second game of a championship, I think Green Mountain Boys wins.
And this is where the Spartans could show up some balls and win this tournament.
I'm going Green Mountain Boys, Murderers Row, and Angry Shamrocks.
Ooh.
My top 3.
I think the Shamrocks could take this down too. There's a lot of good teams in this.
I like their jerseys.
And just because there's no bat testing, Murderers Row is going to win this. Fuck, I got it, boys. Come on. Fucking little Showtime action. It's right there for us all.
Jesus.
It's just good to have a little fun with them. I haven't seen those boys for a fucking year. I can't wait to see them this weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend, though, for sure. Like, this is, I mean, we named teams. I mean, we're all pretty top heavy here, but realistically, like, so that's a top 6 teams. We all have MP Sports Cards, the Ville. Nobody mentioned them in the top 3. I could see them ending up there at the end of the weekend.
They won it last year, right?
Yes. Young Guns, they've always done well in some tournaments. Fat Man went down to Nationals last year at E and won it. Like, it all depends on what you do in pool and where it lays you in the bracket. Like,
guys,
that's it.
Turn your fucking phones.
Oh my God, what is going on?
My neck still hurts. Turn your goddamn phones. Look at your buddy's phone next to you.
You wonder why I say anything about picking Murderers Row to win this thing. Do we have to again? I think we have to again, Snides.
We don't have to. When you put up your fucking stream, get your buddy's phone and look at your page. If it's fucking crooked, redo it.
End the stream and then put it back up. I had one, Jeff Feeney. I'm going to call him out because he was in my feed with a zoomed in landscape view where you saw like the 4 to 6 hole, and that's it. Not even the 4, like not even the hole, like 4 to 6, and that's it. So, guys, just make sure.
It's like the 4 to 6 hole is that's a weird spot.
I don't know if it was just Maryland. Folo was on point until this weekend. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's different fencing.
Well, he was also backwards mirror image one tournament.
Yeah.
He figured it out, and then it was just sideways.
I've heard this multiple times. Facebook, listen, do I have to make another live real quick? I will make another live to prove it worked. Oh, I can't wait. M2 Tactical already mentioned us in our story. I can't wait to hear what this one sounds like.
Oh, great.
They're
No one's
one.
named
They're,
except
it's
Coco.
me. It's me saying they're 1-8 and being like,
There's music over it. They said this is time to eat. It's good to go. All right, so I just hit live. Let me see here. And it just went vertical. And I am live on my personal page, JRo, from the vertical side. So Snides, this is how it goes. Hey, I just put up my phone on the for the game. Can somebody check my Facebook feed real quick to make sure?
Hold
it's
on,
live?
give me a second. Let me look at it.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks, Snides. Hey, I'm gonna grab my back, get a little warmed up, do some stretches behind the backstop here. Make sure the gear tie looks good.
It looks pretty good to me, guys.
Oh, so I'm vertical. Look at this. I'm fucking vertical. Holy shit, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure the fucking go live is at the bottom of the screen. Holy shit. Hey, thanks for tuning in this tutorial of how to fucking go Facebook Live. So again, we don't get fuck it. We get a lot of things right on here. We get a lot of things right. Talking shit, drinks, not predictions, everything else. And we know how to fucking live stream. Listen to the boys. So
pretty simple to be like, hey man, look on your phone. See if I'm the right way.
Fuck, you know what? I may clip that and put that on TikTok for everybody. Unbelievable. It's not fucking hard. Like, Jesus Christ, we were fucking dopes when we started streaming, and we figured it out pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was mic'd up, I was yelling from the infield, being like, "Hey, can somebody check my feed real quick just to make sure?"
All you have to do is look.
Everybody said yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not hard.
But... No, it's not hard. So we may do a special E live. Apologize to the E guys. It's just because I fucked up. So sorry we didn't have a bracket release for you guys. What were we getting into after this? There was something, Snides, you had.
Hickey was going to come on.
Oh yeah, Hick, you ready? Hey, you ready?
Hick, just give us the thumbs up and we'll bring you on to drop the suspensions.
Yeah, I mean, like, it only seems right. Only seems right.
13 minutes from now, he has to. It's part of the contract.
I don't even think they're close to being ready to release any suspension because they still have to wait for individual people to plead their case.
As you see here, the first kick gets him 1 year. The second kick gets him a second. We'll play the music.
I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how they're gonna. I mean, the thing that's gonna suck is that both teams are just suspended. They can't. Both teams cannot play.
Well,
can't even play league.
Platinum Fire is still entered in the below league.
Saw that.
Mm-hmm. And that's next week.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That's the 8th. That's during the Tired Hands fucking tap takeover. How much is Uber from Manchester to Taunton?
So, yeah, I have to assume that they're not going to be playing in that.
Either.
Unless they're Empire was in it, I thought.
Right, but their players, if teams needed guys, because everyone needs guys. There are players that are not suspended that either weren't there or had left.
But both of those rosters are frozen, so they can't come off or put anyone on right now.
Can the guys that weren't there are they dropped?
Their rosters are frozen. That's just a website.
I think if they want to leave, that's something that Hickey or JB, someone would have to release them.
They'd have to push it through on the director's side, if that's even possible. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they're coming up with specific suspensions until stories start to match.
Well, I'm pretty sure
there's evidence.
Emails to the coaches that individually players had to send it to the coaches, I'm pretty sure, and then the coach had to email Hickey, and then they were going to talk about it.
Yes.
It's been like 2 weeks now.
Why would a player have to email their coach so their coach can look at it and be like, all right, I'm changing this?
No, I think it all needs. I hope that wasn't the case, but
right. But you're just letting that happen.
Yeah, I don't know if it had to go through the coach or they could just email Hickey themselves. I don't remember what the email said. My brother had it. But
I think you have to forward all of your incident reports to your coach. The coach then forwards it to, I don't know if he's making a full file or what, but that would make the most sense. So you're not getting.
But then there was
36 different emails.
Hick, if you're still watching, do you have the umpires? Do you have their stories?
But there was an email after that email with about 7 guys who were cleared right away because they weren't there.
Okay, which is good. Wow.
The thing is that there's guys who were there. I think I'll say it. Miles, who you can see the entire time. Miles, you can see the entire time. He's standing right behind home plate, not doing anything.
Yeah,
that's an easy one.
Guys like that should just should just be like
the thing where it's hard for like. It's going to be easy to pick those guys, but the shit happened in Platinum Fire's dugout. So how do you pick?
It wasn't. Choose? It was in the third baseline. It was not inside of the dugout.
Like on their side of the field. Like how do you?
You have to get those videos somehow that people were taking. That's what's ultimately going to end this is getting that. But those could be deleted by now, and then you just have to.
The only guy from Platinum Fire that wasn't over there was the kid who slid into first base. I think he was having a tough time getting it.
Oh, you want to bring that up? I'll say. Zach's slide, not dirty. Maybe it was a little bit late, but the middle fielder also did not put himself in a good position to not get slid into there.
Right.
The slide into first base, holy fuck, was that dirty?
What are you sliding into first base for if you're out?
What? Hold on. What are you going? Forget
the fucking leg.
Forget sliding into first because I've seen guys run through the bag. I've seen guys go hands first through the bag. You go feet first for one reason.
Yeah.
He went feet first, but he also went inside. At the safety bag and went
allegedly.
Fucking and
not allegedly. You could see it.
Swept his whole fucking right over the actual bag.
Well, he slid into the bag. We're going allegedly on the sweep.
It looks pretty.
Bring up the fucking video.
Let's see it. Who has it?
Frank Pick has it.
Rick.
Dude, this slide looks fucking horrible.
I mean, the kid doesn't look like an athlete, so it could. I'm not giving.
I don't know though. Then you don't slide. You don't slide as athletes. You just don't slide.
You just try to run. You don't want to lose it.
I've heard sliding to break up the double play. I never expected to see it at first.
And it's slower if you slow yourself down sliding at first.
Yes, that's also true.
Now, if the first baseman's leg is there, that's starting a fight instantly. If I'm the first baseman and a guy is fucking taking out my legs, I'm not happy about that at all.
Especially with a double bag.
Yeah. Especially sliding in feet first. You're like every single fucking thing that you could have done, you're doing this.
The video is gone.
It's
of
gone?
Him sliding into first.
No.
And the still shots. We'll show this. I'll show the still shots just because.
You can see we have
still shots look way worse, but
they look. I don't want to
show them because it was bad anyway.
Everyone sees it. Everyone has seen it. Who gives a fuck anymore? Look where his left foot is. First of all, he's in the baseline.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But it looks like if the first baseman's on the bag, that looks bad.
Yeah.
Oh, the video's right here.
Yeah, but it doesn't show you. It just shows Chuck going down.
Second base. I still don't think that's a bad slide. Watching it in real time, it doesn't look bad.
No,
because he's sliding like in the perspective of where the umpire is.
Close to the bag, but like we said, Apps is over the bag. Like look where his left foot is.
He starts sliding here.
If he's moving backwards on that, rather than towards first base, he's not getting touched.
Yeah, he's coming towards first.
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Even if Zach started his slide 3 feet from where he did, he's still getting taken out.
Yeah.
Fucking McCorson's great on the mic though.
You're gone and you're gone too.
Yeah.
That's this right here is where this little guy could have thrown Tommy out right away once he started running towards the mound.
Tommy
right
instantly.
Gloves coming off. You're gone.
Like, look, ready, here it comes. He's not even looking at first. He's there, sees it, and then he goes.
Yeah.
He takes a peek at first and then goes. Yeah.
Well, again, like I said last week or the week before that, time, you're out. at second base, and you're out at first. That could have.
Yeah, but by the time you do that, Tommy's already.
I know.
He's already past him.
If we
that first base slide is that first base slide though is when I saw that, there's only one thing on my mind.
Mm-hmm. If you want to get technical in that game, before all this happened, Verb should have been out of the game. They used two timeouts to visit the pitcher in that inning. Froggy came out, and then Tommy Z was out there, and that's the second visit. He should have been out of the game.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not blaming the umpires, but do your job. No, it's okay. You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's the rule, though.
No, you have to.
It's the rule.
I know. I don't disagree with you. Like, to me,
and Chucky was.
You have to own. You want to own everything behind the plate and say it's your game, it's my show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to. That's your 2 mound visits. It's pretty fucking.
That's
easy.
Rule.
It's in the fucking rule book.
Yeah. Yep.
So but that feet first slide into first is.
You know what it consists as a mound visit? If your shortstop grabs the ball, your middle infielder, your second baseman grabs the ball and walks towards you and starts talking to you, that's a mound visit.
Oh, the amount of things I've asked, is that a mound visit quietly, so I could maybe get a second one. The amount of times I've asked that right to an umpire is fucking ridiculous because of that. If I have the ball and I'm anywhere near you, I'm asking, and you're sitting there talking and you're discussing, I'm asking, was that your mound visit? Is that their mound visit? That's why a lot of the times you'll see a pitcher get on the rubber and turn around and move his defense and talk to his guys. Because it's not a visit. Like, yeah, it is. It's definitely something to be aware of and keep an eye out for. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think that, that was an eye opener to a lot of people, a lot of umpires, a lot of players. So hopefully it'll change, but it didn't look like it was going to change from the shit that happened on Sunday with the shit talking that was still going on the next day. Huh? Oh yeah, some of the D games the next day there was fucking E games. There was shit talking going on like it was no tomorrow. Just watch some of the streams. Y'all realize most of us have to go to work, like a real job on Monday. Like most of us do, or even Sunday. Some of us. Imagine getting fired from your job because you got in a fight at a softball field. God, what a loser! It's happened, right? Sure. I'm just saying. I'm sure it's happened. Yeah. Imagine getting in a fight and getting arrested at a softball field and you lose your job. Hey, you have to go. You're going to the next interview. Hey, why'd you get fired? I got a fight on a weekend softball tournament. Like, why? I don't know why the fuck I got fired. All right. Well, you're not going to be working here. We'll see you later. Oh, I don't know. I just hope that was an eye opener to everyone. I hope the next couple tournaments at the Plex are really quiet. I mean, have your fun, joke around. It's have an intense game, but don't get to the point where you got to fucking fight somebody. That is just the anomaly as well. I mean, games get heated sometimes, but it never gets to that point. Yeah. I've never. I mean, I know I'm not going to lie. We came close with PF a couple years ago. I mean, it was intense. It was crazy. But again, when cooler heads prevail. Huh. What's the common denominator here? Sure. I'll tell you two very common denominators. Chucky! No, it wasn't even Chucky. Chucky wasn't even that bad. What? I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. That's like me saying I'm skinny. Come on, I know better than that. Well, our game got pretty chirpy last year too with them at the Firecracker. Yeah, it's just they're a team that chirps and you chirp back and they don't like it, and if it's chirping is a high risk, high reward game. I love nothing more than when people start running the mouth and you just shove it right up their ass. Yeah. I hate when people start running their mouth and you can't get anything fucking across the plate. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the best. It was fun, Coco, when we played what was it, Harborview 2016 or 2015?
we were down a bunch, and they were like, we were talking shit to them, and they're like, you can't talk shit, you're losing. And then we ended up beating them. Yeah, it was at Martell. Tony sparked the double into the gap off of puck.
Tony Sparks
everything. Yeah.
Jesus.
Harbor down 16. Fish is saying
down 16, and they're like, yeah, we were just talking shit to them. We're down 16, talking shit. They're like, you can't talk shit, you're losing. And then we ended up winning that game and that tournament.
So maybe that's the play. Maybe shut the fuck up when you're winning and just keep the bear down. And when you're getting your shit pumped, you just run your mouths nonstop.
I think you have very little to gain when you're winning.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
exactly.
Especially when teams feed off of it.
Yeah. Well, you definitely know there's teams out there. Like, there's definitely some teams out there that you wouldn't want to post, like PF. And I'm only saying this because you start saying some shit to them, that's going to wake some motherfuckers up real quick, right? Like, real fucking quick. So just let them fucking be. Let certain teams where you know they love to run their mouths, like Murderers Row. I haven't played them this year. You know, they're just a loud bunch. But if they're quiet, let them be quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
they're fun to play against. Those Murderers Row guys are fun to play against.
Yeah, they are.
We always had good games against them, and it was like, but after the games, it was all cool.
Yeah.
You're
like all
usually.
fine. Yeah.
You get to fucking hang out, have a little Patron with them. Like, it's not a bad night.
I never ingratiated myself with them that much that I'm ripping shots of Patron, but
well, that's
my fault.
Your fault. Yes.
Yes, sure. I cry. We've talked about this so many times. Tequila makes me cry. I stay away from that.
Frank,
stop making fun of me.
Frank, there's not a lot of experienced umpires anymore.
No. You know what? I've had this conversation though with many people. I've had it on here. I don't even care if you're good. If you have a feel for the game, your strike zone can be what it can be as long as it's close. And if you're working, I've got the respect for you. I won't say boo. If I know you're hustling, like, and I'm not saying this guy's bad, but Bill Follensby up here in New Hampshire, have him for league, have a great relationship with him. Him and I get into it on the weekends more than during the week, but even during the week, him and I will have some conversations, but it's done in the right way. Again, you can talk to umpires, do it the right fucking way. And I think a lot of these guys that have that feel for the game, that's where you have the good umpires. You don't have to be great at the calls, just know it.
Umpires, what pisses me off about umpires, and I got into it when the umpires did Firecracker 2 years ago, just fucking admit you're wrong. It's okay. If you're wrong, say, hey, bud, I missed a call, or hey, you were right. That's a problem that we're getting a lot too, is the umpires not admitting that they're wrong. Like, if you don't know the rule, or you forget the rule, or you forget something, just say, hey, dude, I was wrong. You're right. Hey,
see, I very strongly disagree with that. You can't say shit if you think you got a call. If you don't say shit,
then it's just going to get piled on you.
Yeah, you don't say boo.
Not if you come to him at the end of the inning, be like, hey, dude, like, you were right, I was wrong.
The umpire, I don't owe you shit.
Know the rules.
If it depends on the situation.
I don't disagree. So I had the rules. That's fine, but you don't admit that you got a call wrong right away. Absolutely, because then no longer is anyone there going to listen.
I'll tell you the situation. We were playing in the Firecracker against, I think it was Platinum Fire. We had already took our mound visit. I was changing pitchers. I didn't go out to the mound. I didn't call timeout. Our other pitcher went into the game. He tried to tell me that it was a visit. I said, you're wrong. I never called timeout. This guy's in the lineup. We're just switching positions. It's not a timeout. It's not a mound visit. You're wrong. And he argued with me that it was a mound visit and a timeout.
I don't know why you guys are arguing about that, because as long as you're changing the pitcher,
he was being a hard ass. He thought he knew everything.
But but I'm just saying, like, either way, it would just be like, okay, even if it's a mound visit, I change pitchers, so it doesn't count against.
Yeah, but it was the second mound visit of the inning.
But you change pitchers, so it doesn't count against your total.
I think it goes per inning, not per pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go out for a second, you have to change your pitcher anyway. So
right, that's what I'm saying.
Right, but I wasn't calling I wasn't calling timeout. He's like, oh,
right, but the thing is that what happens if they start hitting this guy and then they call timeout and go?
Right.
If it's beyond two meetings in that inning, then
our pitcher can still come back in. I didn't call timeout. I didn't go to the mound. So we put Bailey in for Kramer. Bailey was already in the game. Kramer's still in the game. If I call timeout and go to the mound, Kramer's out.
How are you switching pitchers without so that pitcher just took no warm-ups? You'd have to get timeout for that.
No, you can just switch positions. You can take your EH and put him in left field and get your left fielder in. You don't have to call timeout.
Right, but I'm saying, wasn't this a pitcher? So did the pitcher not take a warm-up where you would have needed a timeout?
He's in center field. Come get your gear on your pitching.
We can go back to the World Series. It happened with Travis Clark and Rec. In one inning, they went Clark to Rec, Rec to Clark in the same inning with a mound visit.
That's why you don't call a timeout or go to the mound, because you lose the other pitcher.
Yeah. But now I am a little between Snides and Coco on this. Depending upon the umpire, depending upon the situation, because this just happened to me. We had a newer umpire, struggled with the strike zone, and I asked for a verbal. Didn't get it in 2 straight at bats, so it was just kind of, whatever. Came up to me directly after making the out and said, "Hey, listen, I fucked up." And I just kind of looked at him. I'm like, "I'm just asking you to wait till I fucking say okay." It was just the wrong time. I grabbed him later in the game. I think it's managing. It goes back to managing the game. Have a feel for the game. I know Chris Foster's in here. He's a great one about feeling the game. Ralph Cooley, Richie Fowler, Hall of Fame inductee in 2025 for New England USSSA. Like those guys, and I know there's plenty that I don't have a name, but having the feel for the game overrules everything.
Yeah. And don't accept Ralph's new friend request.
He's fake.
It's a fake. Jesus, it's a fake Christ. Ralph. It's just Ralph. The name is just Ralph. Like, Ralph. Like Seal or Madonna or Prince. It's just Ralph.
Bitcoin, the people really aren't buying these houses in Mercedes on Bitcoin. You realize that, Ralph?
Oh no,
stop clicking on
it. Three houses.
Ralph was in Memphis again this weekend. He was loving it.
He was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ralph got himself. Look at him being all over the conference. I love it. I love fucking seeing it. I keep hearing good things about him.
Yeah.
So I'm looking it up. So in conference, it's not even 1 inning; it's 4 total.
4 total, yeah. It's different.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
So but the conference has also gone, what Snyder's saying, they'll call timeout and switch the catcher. So it won't be a mound visit, but it'll be, they're just switching the catcher to slow things down.
Which I love that move. I love like the EH comes out for the catcher. Yeah.
Fucker can't even tie his shoes. Got Velcro shoes on. He's fucking tying his
shoes. You know who's really, really good at that is Hags, Josh pitching.
Oh, really?
Where he if he wants to slow a game down, he'll knock his shin pad off, and he'll take 2 minutes putting it back on.
Or he's just really, really drunk and didn't
yeah, that's also possible. But it's an effective move.
I still remember. I think it was 4 years ago. He was so drunk. He was doing it on purpose. He was putting his shin guards on backwards and pitching with them backwards. It was hilarious. Oh man!
But there's definitely things you can do to slow it down. I like to slow even any position. It's easy. It's not hard. You just gotta get creative sometimes. We get the hiccups going. What else we got going on this week?
MFK. Got an MFK.
Oh, yeah. What's our MFK, honey bunny? Let's see what we got.
An MFK.
I had an MFK today from somebody at work. So
please
let's see what you got.
Follow me along.
PowerPoint.
No, not this one. All right, so we're going with the ice cream man. The ice cream man shows up.
Ooh.
And you have your choice. You got the drumstick, the chipwich, and then the eclair or strawberry delight. I'm counting those one in the same.
Are we getting pictures of everything?
No,
you're just.
Not.
Oh,
okay.
So the chocolate eclair, but I'm also the strawberry one. You guys know that one, I hope.
So we also get all the flavors of the eclair bar.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what's the other one?
There's an orange as well.
the Chip Witch,
Ooh.
That's a slam dunk.
or you've got
Wait,
with
four.
the drumstick. I'm also allowing this fucking
Nutella thing?
It's a nuts.
no. It's a different name, but it's the one
Yeah.
that looks like this instead
It's
of
a Buster
covered-
bar.
It's the nut stick.
It's like a Buster bar from Dairy Queen.
So that's the thing. I don't know the names of them. So those are our options.
This is so easy.
I mean, I'm going to. I hate chocolate, but I love a Chip Witch, and then I'm going to strawberry eclair, and then I'm going to drumstick last.
Okay, but that's not how this. So you're marrying the Chip Witch. You're fucking
Yes.
the eclair. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm marrying the Chip Witch. I'm gonna fuck that Nutella fucking drumstick. And then that eclair thing, I don't know. Those eclair ones, I feel like they get a little freeze.
I'm pretty upset
they get a little
that you didn't-
freezer dried.
You didn't put the
gross.
best fucking thing in there. We'll go about that after you guys.
Okay. I'm with you, but I'm curious about what your best is to my best.
I have two best things that I'm really upset that you.
One,
Look,
I have one
obviously,
that
I know
I'm like, this is a.
The turtles with gumball should have been on there. I get it.
No.
No,
kidding.
Jesus
no.
Christ, we're not fucking 2-year-olds.
Be an adult.
You can't be
One of mine-
an adult
one
to
of
get the Chip Witch, for Christ's sake.
One of mine's a childhood favorite. They remade a couple of years ago.
All right. So there are plenty of other options, and I intentionally didn't choose them.
Okay.
No,
What's
there's
your-
only
only going off
one.
of these.
There's one fucking option, and that's
Okay, I'll
Choco
tell you
Taco?
mine now. The Choco Taco and the wrestling
Choco
bar.
Taco.
The wrestling
what?
bar. The wrestling.
Oh, the Hulk Hogan wrestling bar.
Dude.
Jesus, that's the same thing as the fucking Ninja Turtle bar.
Yeah, I get shit
And
for
it
saying
sucks.
the Ninja Turtle.
It's
You
the
think
fucking shittiest fucking bar out there. It's got a shitty fucking frozen piece of gumball that's going to be done in 3 seconds. The
If it doesn't
fucking
break the
thing.
tooth.
Right.
They had the-
Now you're
yeah,
chewing on a fucking wood stick on a flavorless fucking pop. Like, fuck off, Snyder. You and your fucking buffets, and now a wrestling bar is one of the top ice cream fucking man
dude.
treats. Fuck you.
Fucking man treats.
bar right to the face.
God. I hope the next time you go to a fucking ice cream truck, you get fucking molested by the mullet fucking thin mustache fuck behind the wheel.
Oh, I thought it was me. I thought it was gonna be me.
You know they got rid of the Choco Taco for a little bit, right?
And the Beatles fucking broke up, buds. Like, obviously, it was a fucking sad day. I've got a fucking memorial to the goddamn Choco Taco above my printer right over here. It was a fucking horrible day for America.
That was the day the music really died.
I'm marrying the Chip Witch. I am going to fuck the eclair bar, and I'm going to kill the drumstick. Thank you. Have you the fucking
There's
eclair
no
bar?
love
Don't
for
look
that.
at me like that. The eclair bar fucks.
Doesn't like what? Bring up the picture of the eclair bar again because there's nuts on it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when you get the,
In
Dustin,
what
I do agree
eclair-
with you.
And what
There was
eclair-
there was a toasted almond bar that was
Right.
fucking amazing.
but also the drumstick had
coated.
the drumstick also had an eclair variant, and
Yes.
the drumstick is filled with chocolate at the bottom, right?
Yeah, I hate
Of the
chocolate.
cone.
I fucking
course you
can't
do.
stand it.
You
settle
fucking
down, settle
communist.
down, settle
I
down
like
over
what-
there. I'm
I don't like dark
talking to JRo. I'm talking to JRo here. Settle down. I'm talking about that little chocolate triangle at the bottom. It's like a fucking magical, like you forget about it, and then
It
you,
is.
Then you
It is
eat
a
and you're like,
delicious thing.
You're like, there's chocolate at the bottom of this.
But Dustin,
Yeah, but don't you bite the bottom first and suck
I
the
do
ice
bite
cream
the.
through it?
Yeah, I have
No,
no idea what's
no.
at the bottom.
Again,
Dustin.
I'm an adult.
Oh, yeah.
this strawberry shortcake bar. Fuck the
Fire.
chocolate one. The chocolate one sucks. This
one's
strawberry
okay.
shortcake bar.
You're
No,
gonna see, you guys are gonna see it in the comments. This one is just fine.
no, it's not. If you get a good one where it's a little soft, it's not hard, it's not freezer burned. It is a delightful treat on a hot summer day. You get a little meal, you get a little bit of that cake on it too. Like this is, and then you get strawberry ice cream, you got vanilla ice cream. It's like, oh, let's have a day. Let's have.
I see what's on this bar. I'm just not jumping in.
All right, let's see. Biased ice cream truck. Favorite options?
This all came about because I bought ice cream sandwiches for the boys.
Oh, ice
And I
cream
was like-
sandwiches should have been on
Yeah,
there. I would have
those-
taken that still.
Yeah, those things don't last a day in my house. If we get like
Oh.
a fucking 18
These
pack,
are-
they're gone.
Here's a question:
Ice
How
cream
do you
with chocolate
eat?
with What? Sorry.
How do you eat the ice cream sandwich? You have to
You
lick
squish 'em.
every side.
Yeah, you squish it so that it pops out the
No.
side. You just keep on going.
I take the wrapper off and eat it like I'm fucking like you're supposed to.
No, you're not supposed to just fucking eat it. I'll take Coco's answer over yours. If
I
you
eat it
just
like
eat
a
it, you're
sandwich.
not enjoying the ice cream as well.
I don't know, man. So it's a sandwich for a reason. How do you bite a sandwich? You lick the outside.
Well, I take a bite and then I lick the sides like it's a fucking delicious piece of punani.
You
If the
lick
jelly's
your
squirting
fucking-
out, I'm licking the side.
You're licking your ham and cheese sandwich. You're licking the sides of it.
Oh, do you not put a lot of fucking condiments on there? The amount of mayo I have on there is fucking disgusting and it
I
is
don't eat
lovely.
mayo.
So when you take how the fuck are you white?
It's dude. I don't like.
mayo.
I'm not a big egg person. It's whipped eggs. I don't like it.
Oh my god, Coco and Snyder are teaming up now on
Whoa,
mayo.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I like eggs.
I don't like
Mayonnaise
the
is a
texture.
weird tang.
Yeah. I like the
Have you've never had Kewpie mayo, which is a Japanese mayo.
Nope.
No, oddly, I have not.
It
I might
is-
have had it if it's on a
Dustin, have you
sushi or
done
something.
Kewpie?
A Japanese mayonnaise? No.
Oh, it's lovely. I'm telling you, it's got a nice richness to it. It's lovely. It's a beautiful condiment. That goes wonderful on a ham and cheese sandwich.
Vinegar.
All right, so when you
Oil.
make a sandwich, then Snides, when you're at your fucking buffet for the 7th time in a day for $10.99,
Yeah.
how much sauce are you getting on your plate?
What do you mean sauce?
Like,
think he's
are
making
you a
many
sauce
sandwiches.
guy, like a condiment guy? When you go get a hoagie, like, do you want condiments on there, or do you want dry?
Oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. But I put banana peppers and olives on it. That's got some juice in it.
Get rid of the olives and I'm in.
All right,
I'm
all right,
not.
so you're juicy.
I like
Okay.
everything that he just said. Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah, and mayo. If you're eating your sandwich and you put it to the side and it gets fucking warm, it's disgusting.
Why are you putting it to the side?
Again, tips
What's going
that I
on?
should have known before I became 350 pounds. Do not
this
eat
what-
warm mayo.
is this the tip? Mayo is a
Oh.
secret killer?
I'm still alive. Like some guys do fucking lines of Colombian coffee. I take care of lines of mayo. Followed
used
by
to-
ham.
I used to like mayo more when I was younger. I think the older I got, though, I was like, this shit's disgusting.
I switched. I went mayo when I was younger, but I hated mustard. And then there was one day I could only have a sandwich that had mustard, and I realized
Yeah, I
I
was
was doing it wrong.
And
I
then
don't like
all of a
I don't
sudden,
like meat.
relish became the main condiment in your fucking
Fucking
repertoire.
love me a relish. I like to,
Relish.
give me a peanut butter and
On
jelly
a
sandwich with
sandwich.
some relish.
I got
Yeah.
something for you guys next week. I got char grilled pickles.
Oh.
They're supposed to be like the best pickles ever. They get sold out within like 2 days. I
Where?
got 2 jars of them. Randy's something. They're online, but they're like char grilled garlic pickles. They're coming in on Thursday.
Yeah, chop those up, make a relish out of it.
Look it up.
Fuck up.
Dude, I waited. I got emails. I was on there instantly. It cost me like $40 for 2 jars of it. But they're
Randy's artisanal, the Sideburns original garlic 2-pack,
Yeah,
$20.
Out of stock.
yeah, they're sold out, dude. Dude,
Blue
I
Rhino
waited,
talks about it.
I waited for months to get them, and I just happened to look at my email and like they're in stock, and I went and they're on sale, and I went and got them. Yeah,
Black
Randy's
pepper
pickles.
chips. Oh, a mustache on fire. Coco will say he doesn't like those because it's got too much fucking
but
flavor.
they say you have to keep them in the fridge for 2 days before you eat one. That
Yeah,
ain't
best served cold. You can buy them for $14 on Shopify.
I am gonna fuck with these.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah.
Again,
What?
how did you find out relish is the condiment you want?
I love relish. Didn't you bring up hot relish was on your Italian sandwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, hot peppers. Not
Hot
Hot pepper relish.
If we're
No,
talking
it's-
about a
no,
hot,
it's
if we're
not.
talking about hot dog, a relish is the condiment.
sauerkraut.
Correct. But yes, onions. I will take all of these and above. If we're talking about a fucking
Even
roast
pickled
beef
onions.
hoagie, huh? If pickled onions are
Pickled
awesome.
onions. Yeah.
So good. What are you putting relish on, Coco?
But if we're talking about a ham and cheese sandwich, I'm not putting
Yes.
I'm not putting relish on it.
No,
I'm probably not putting anything on it. Maybe pickles.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
banana peppers.
This
I'll
is
do
why
those
you
too.
have a,
So-
this
so-
is why you have a serial killer mustache.
So, Mike, this is what I'll do. I'll take pickles. I'll take banana peppers and I'll chop them up and I'll just make that into a relish.
Okay, that works.
And then I'll throw that on my sandwiches.
Why wouldn't you just take the pickle and take the fucking banana peppers and put it on your bread?
Because I like them diced up and they start to sit in their own juices a little bit.
Who cuts the crust off your sandwiches? You or the kids?
I actually have a dinosaur sandwich cutter. It's pretty cool.
I only think you're halfway kidding about this.
I don't. It came up because Cooper got some from his mother for lunch, and he wouldn't eat it because the bread ripped. And he's like, "It's a weird texture." And I was like, "Well, it's because it's creamy." But
I can't wait for the first time my daughter looks at me and is like, something about a condiment on a sandwich, and I just fucking go off on her. And I'm like, you're no, this is not how we do this. This is, and I know this works well, reasoning with like a 3-year-old. I'm assuming that's when it happens.
Most 3-year-olds aren't all about their condiments. But
well, this lovely little lady is going to be
Japanese
quickly
mayo.
because she is going to be cooking in the kitchen with me, probably strapped in a fucking baby carrier. So she's.
I can't wait until, because it's going to happen. The kid is just going to be like, I don't like this.
My kids don't use condiments. No, nothing.
My kid doesn't like. My kid doesn't like anything.
Yep.
He likes. He'll eat like rice with fucking soy sauce.
Butter or
and
butter.
then that will not eat rice with butter. Rice and soy sauce, and then he'll eat fucking lettuce. He'll eat salad.
My daughter does too.
And I'm like, you need to eat chicken. You need to eat some sort of protein other than this bullshit. He won't eat chicken. He won't eat chicken fingers. Doesn't really like chicken fingers. Does not like pizza, which is like, what?
Weird. Yeah.
Like, when did this happen?
No ketchup, no mustard, no barbecue sauce, no nothing.
I just lie to them, and they think that I'm still strong. Like Daddy's still strong to them. So I'm like, guys, if you ever want to be strong like Dad, you have to eat your protein. You have to eat chicken.
Right.
I
tell my kid the same thing, but he's like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah, I just won't be strong. No worries.
My daughter eats everything.
We'll keep that.
My son eats nothing. He eats chicken nuggets, pasta, and pizza. My daughter will eat everything.
That's why we'll keep the video of Florida away from the boys.
No, I tell them that's dinner. If you don't want to eat it, that's all you're getting.
That's how I was growing up. If you didn't like it, you don't eat it.
Yeah. Although I'm starting to read things, that's not how we parent these days. I don't know about that.
Nope.
Babs is in for a rude awakening.
Disagree. That was something that came up with the doctor. We were sitting there and we're like worried, or someone was worried about like, well, what if he's a picky eater? And the doctor just looks right at us and goes, do you think that in Mexico they just don't give the kids spicy foods because kids don't like spicy foods? Your kid will eat it.
Yeah.
And if they don't want it, they eventually will become hungry and they will eat.
Yeah.
They're not going to starve.
Yeah.
I just gave them jalapenos for a week.
We had some family over, and speaking to this, Coco, talking about picky eaters.
Yeah.
I looked at somebody. I'll just keep the names broad. Looked at somebody and said, well, I go, I'm sure as shit going to make sure my daughter is not a picky eater like this one. I looked at my wife. I don't want her to be a picky eater like this one. I don't know if it went over that well.
Did Amanda hit you back with maybe you should be a bit more picky?
Amanda laughed. Well, that, yes, also.
Okay.
She's actually encouraging me to on this weight loss journey that's doing the opposite.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like Mac and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm all mass. I'm tacking on mass.
I was just home for the week. I gained like 8 pounds being home because I had like everything that I haven't had in 10 months.
Because Connecticut is an amazing food state. That is why.
Pizza, fucking sushi, wings. I did it all every day.
You go to J Tim's, I'm assuming then?
No, we just went to Sliders.
Oh, Sliders is great too.
Uh-huh.
Sliders does a great job.
I didn't realize like our sushi is good, but I didn't realize how good it is from when I had it the other day, and then like from what I've been having down here. It's like, holy shit, this is totally different.
Because you live in fucking Florida. It's trash down there.
But I would have thought it would like. I didn't realize. It didn't hit me until I'm like, damn. We walked out of the sushi place. I'm like, wow, this is really, really good.
Up here or down there?
Up there, in Connecticut.
It's because Florida has no culture. That's why.
Yeah. It's still warm water.
And there's some good fish down there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, where I was going? I was going with something with you two, Coco and D. I had something for you guys. I forget what it was.
Oh, I thought you meant you
That was
two
a
like
great story.
Bono.
Yeah, I had good food at some place in New Hampshire last year or 2 years ago before Wally's World. It was some bar. I don't remember the fucking name it was. It was really good.
That's
pizza
not
and grinders. It was like, look it up and send it to you guys.
gonna
I've
need
got
more.
a-
That could be a lot of places.
Oh,
I've
we
got
stayed
a-
at that hotel. We were in the parking lot of the Mexican restaurant. Do you know where that is?
Oh,
I've
margaritas.
stayed in that. I've stayed in
Yeah.
that for
So
Wally's
wherever
World
the
as well.
Or was that
wherever
for the
was in
Fairfield
this
Inn?
place- I don't know the name, but the bar
That was the
we
one
went
up by
to-
Rochester, I think. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
We
one that
stayed there for
stayed
year
at.
one.
Yeah. We stayed
Yeah.
there.
All right, D and Coco. I remember what I was gonna say.
Good night.
It is a fucking awful hot take for New Hampshire. We can end on this. Tuckaway Tavern is overrated.
Okay, see everyone.
Tuckaway Tavern
joining
is
us.
overrated.
That is an awful take.
Why? Because you have a 10-ounce fucking huge ass burger. I don't like big burgers. I don't like public burgers.
I've only
I
been there
didn't go-
once, and I got a fucking massive plate of meat that was all just insanely good.
So I didn't
Their sides are
have
good?
meat. It was a lunch one, so it was like
What the
I didn't
fuck
get
are
it.
you doing? To a butcher
I
shop,
had to-
so I got
I
a
had
salad.
a burger. No, I had a burger with the minute I split it. We got something. We got fried cheese curds. We got an app. Their beer list is great, but I was like, I'm not really like. I don't get. Here's the thing. I'm not waiting an hour to 2 hours for that place.
I won't.
I
wait.
did, and it was fucking awesome.
You
They
know what I
do
had
like
this-
lobster
Okay.
rolls.
Ooh, hell yeah.
No, lobster rolls are overrated.
Okay,
You know
but
what
they
I
do
just-
like a buy one get one free during the summer one day. That's supposed to just be like an unreal deal because it's like $20 for two.
Well, that's pretty good.
You know what I had yesterday? I haven't had in a while. A patty melt.
Okay,
And
It was fabulous.
that just
Fabulous.
makes me think of Outcast.
Like it was. It was really good.
Were you at Friendly's by any chance?
No, it was a restaurant here, Salty Pelican.
that sounds like a fucking sex act. That sounds like a donkey punches like cousin, where like the salty pelican is when you're fucking somebody with some extra skin and you like just make it a whole fucking like carrier and then you come in it.
Good
Have a
night,
great-
everyone.
Yeah, good night, boys and girls. Hit your BP. We'll see you at the Beast.